morning, everybody. Welcome to today's vlog. If you're new, what's up? My name's Ivy, and if you're not, welcome back. Today, I'm actually going out with Allison and her sister because something happened to Allison's laptop this week. So she made a appointment at the Apple store in Austin. So we're gonna go to Austin today with the babies. And I just wanted to bring you guys along. I already got ready, so hold on, let me show you guys my outfit. I'm sorry if the background is messy because I haven't made my bed yet, but this is the shirt I'm gonna wear. I also need to like pick up random crap that's in the room, but I curled my hair this morning, and it's just a cute little tank top, and it looks like that. I'm a fan. I like how my hair came out too. Yeah, I just wanted to intro the vlog. I hope you guys are having the most amazing day. I did my hair this morning, did my makeup. I still gotta put a lippy on, but I will bring you guys along on the day with us, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna make my bed, clean up here a little bit, and then we will head out. Please don't tell me that the rats freaked me out. What's up, guys? So I'm actually with Allison and her sister Amelia. We're gonna go to the Apple store, so I'm giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. We're actually at the mall, so I'll show you guys when we get in there, but we're headed to the Apple store right now. We just finished at the Mac store. I should probably take this off so you guys can hear me. Oh, hello. We're gonna get Juiceland, but we're in Austin already. We went to the Mac store. They couldn't really do anything for her MacBook, but it's fine. And then we're just gonna grab something to drink, and we're probably gonna hop around for a little while. We have the babies here, and I'm gonna get some, I think I'm gonna get, oh yeah, Whole Foods. I think I want a berry honey or a honey berry, or it's called something like that, but it sounds like something I would make at home, so I think I would like that, so I think I'm gonna try it. But yeah, we're gonna go to Whole Foods, and I've never been, so Allison is going to take my Whole Foods virginity today. And yeah, so I'll update you when we're either on the road or headed to Whole Foods. Give you a little update. We're gonna do a Q&A in the vlog. I had a couple questions. Me and Allison were planning on doing this a little while ago. We just hadn't gotten the chance to. Also, if you hear a baby, it's Kason. So we're gonna do a quick Q&A. Also, we did another part of a Q&A on Allison's channel, so if you want to check that out, I'll have Allison's channel linked down below. But let's go ahead and get started. Excuse me. Excuse me. What do you do to stay emotionally close when your spouses are gone?
You can go first.
Me? Honestly, I've talked about this on Instagram, but that intimacy little card deck honestly helped like just me and Trevor in daily life. And I feel like sometimes it's hard to stay like close to your spouse, especially when they're working, but just communicating more and sharing like the little things that happen.
Yeah, I FaceTime Jacob, and we don't even like talk most of the time. I just like have him on, and like he's talking to Case and us. Like I don't even have anything.
Sometimes it's just comforting, just to have like, not the physical presence, but just their presence there. Yeah,
and every now and then he'll text me, and he'll just be like, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And he's always like, I'm so sorry that like I have to leave and like leave you alone by yourself with the kid. And I'm like, it's fine. And he's always asking me how I'm feeling, and like he's like, you know, you can always come to me and tell me anything. He's like very reassuring. So like, just I guess like reassuring your significant other that you're doing okay, and that, like, that they can always, if there's anything that's bothering them or bothering you
or going on. I definitely agree. It helps when you're both on the same page and you have that like open communication. Was it really hard to move away from family?
At first, kinda. I'm not like very close with my family. Like I've never been like super dependent on my family. So it was like, I know people who it's not a bad thing, but they talk to their parents or their siblings or whatever every single day, and I wasn't ever like that. I was like, when they call me, they talk to me. I never was the one to call them, which I feel bad. Like I should call them, but at the same time I wasn't like, oh my gosh,
it's good to have that independence. That like, little form of independence.
I didn't feel like I was missing them that much that I needed to call. I mean, obviously I miss them. I'm not trying to be an a-hole right now, but I just wasn't, I was very independent, I guess, so it wasn't that hard for me to move away from them.
I think the same, especially when I was in Hawaii, because obviously now I'm closer to family. Allison was actually stationed in Hawaii when I was in Hawaii as well, and so we have like similar experiences. But I agree, I don't think I talked to my mom every single day when I was in Hawaii. I honestly talk to my mom less that I'm in Texas, but I feel like we also like get to see each other, so it's different. But yeah, it was hard being away from my family just because I was gone for 3 years. You were gone for like what, a year?
A year and a half.
Yeah, like a year and a half. I was gone for 3 years.
Did you guys ever go home for like leave or anything like that?
I went home twice the entire time, and one of those times Trevor came with me. So we only came home like twice in 3 years.
Yeah, I think we went home like 2 or 3 times in that year and a half. So
yeah, no, we only went twice in like 3 years. So we didn't really come home very often. How do you feel safe when your spouse isn't home, like when he's training or deploying? This is a perfect question for you because your husband's gone.
We have guns in our house.
Dude, same.
But honestly, like, I don't know. I never really felt uncomfortable. Like, in Hawaii, I didn't feel uncomfortable in my home because I knew, like,
I felt safer in Hawaii than I did here.
Because it was an island, and especially, like, my base, there was only one way to get onto that base, and there was, like, a little bridge kind of thing, basically, and then it was the base. It was, like, its own little island, too.
If you guys have been to Hawaii, it's K-Bay, so she was on K-Bay.
Yeah, so, like, they would have had to drive through and get through the gate there. There's no way, like, unless they swam up and, like, snuck on the ocean or something, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
But here, it's different because, like, especially in my neighborhood, I feel like there's so many entryways. And so I definitely feel a lot safer now that my sister is here staying with me. But before, like, I would lock my bedroom door when I went to bed.
Oh, I do that now.
Yeah, and, like, I never did it when Jacob was here, and I would always, like, he would lock it, and I'm like, why are you, locking it? You're crazy.
Trevor always tells me that's a habit. Yeah. Like, that's just a habit he's always had.
So, I just make sure all my doors are locked, and then I also have my dog, and I know that she hears any little noise. So, if she's barking, then, like, if I think I hear something, I'm like, okay, no, it wasn't anything, because if I did, Sadie would have,
yeah. Yeah, I think for me, it's more so like, you guys know I deal with like anxiety and stuff. So for me, feeling safe is more so like my mindset than not really like my physical. So I have to be like in a like, oh, I feel safe kind of mindset. But once I get there, I'm there. So I understand where you guys are coming from. And obviously you guys have Allison's input. What? Is intimacy hard when they're gone?
Yeah, I guess.
It's a lot of phone calls.
Yeah,
it's a lot of FaceTimes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be hard. You're miles away from each other. There's like,
and you're still trying to have like that romantic spark.
The only way, to do that is FaceTime, and
yeah, I agree. It's difficult also because they all have different schedules.
Yes, and then especially right now, like where Jacob's at right now in deployment, the time difference is
crazy.
Hard because by the time I'm going to bed, he's just waking up, and I'm like, well, I'm tired, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Or if it's noon here, he's about to go to bed, and I'm like, oh, like I'm finally like, I don't know, I'm sitting down relaxed, and I'm like, hey, you want to FaceTime? He's like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed right now. So
yeah,
it's a little hard with like the time difference, but like you can make it work.
Yeah, I agree. It's really, those FaceTimes make it a lot easier. How did you meet, and is her husband in the Army as well? So we actually answered this on, Allison's video too. We met through the internet because I saw her videos, and then we like just mutually watched each other's videos, and that's how we met. And then, yes, her husband is now... Her husband is now in the Army, but he used to be in the... What? You're laughing. He used to be in the Marines, so that's how we met. What's your number one advice for a newly married couple?
Communication is key.
Like, that's such a cliche, but it's so freaking true.
It is. And I feel like especially if you're a military couple, because they're gone so much, like you need to have that communication, because if not, and they're gone, and like you're just gonna it'll cause so many issues if you're not like communicating
on
how
the
you
same
feel,
page. Yeah,
and like
especially feelings like, hey, I don't like when we talk, like when you said this, or like this bothered me. Little stuff like that turns into big stuff. So definitely communicate your feelings when it comes to stuff like that. What are your love languages, and does it help to know them in your marriage?
I'm trying to think of what my love language is.
Do you know yours?
I think so.
I know mine, and then I know Trevor's.
I like
Oh.
I think
Do you want me to grab
I'm
him? You want to come with me? Come with me. Come with me.
Wait, hang on. I'm trying to think.
What?
I've never really had to think about like what my love language is.
Mine are acts of service, what is it? Words of affirmation and quality time. You want this?
I think mine is acts of service and like physical
touch.
Yeah.
See, Trevor's is physical touch, words of affirmation, and quality time. But quality time is like, I think, his first. What's wrong?
What's the face? He's doing that weird thing. He's like,
What?
I don't know.
Here, you want to sit? Yeah, so do you think that knowing them has helped your marriage?
I mean, I don't really even think I know mine. So
I know mine, and I want to say yes, because whenever Trevor feels like, whenever Trevor feels like we're not on the same page, knowing each other's like love languages. Do you want to go with your mom?
I think Jacob's love language is definitely like physical touch too, because he's like, he always wants to like cuddle
And
love
hug up on
me.
you. Yeah, Trevor's the same way. I think it helps because like I always tell Allison this. It's actually funny. Ooh, you're excited. I always tell Allison this. Whenever me and Trevor are arguing, he cleans the entire house because acts of service is mine. Trevor does that for me. Was Hawaii this is the last question. Was Hawaii a hard adjustment for either of you?
I don't know. It wasn't. It didn't feel like a hard adjustment. Like it was just like whatever. But I think like the shopping and the streets and like I don't know, just like it was different. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just,
I want to say Hawaii, when I first got there, was a little bit of a hard adjustment because it was like difficult to make friends because Trevor was on a 3-month detail, so I was home for 3 months because like by myself basically, because he was working all the time, which is kind of similar to what I'm going through right now. So yeah, it was a hard adjustment in that sense, but like being with your significant other was like outdid all of the like hard stuff. I don't know if you agree with that.
yeah, because like you don't have to go through it alone.
Yeah, you have another person with you. So that was my last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any other questions for us and you want us to like do a Q&A, we talked about this on Allison's channel, like the differences between like military or army wives and like military, like Marine wives, the different branches. If you guys want us to do a video on that, let us know. But yeah, we're gonna continue on with the day. We're literally just gonna be chilling at the mall, and then we're gonna go to Whole Foods, which I've never been to, so I'm excited to go. But I'll see you guys here in a little while. Alright guys, we're actually at the sushi place. I'll show you guys my food when we get it, but I got a rock and roll and some gyoza, so I'll show you guys my food when it comes out. I'm excited. I haven't had sushi in years. Okay, Allison's gonna try to teach me how to use chopsticks because, oh yeah, see this is gyoza. They're really good. You guys can try them. It's just chicken, and I think it's chicken and vegetables, but it's really good.
One more, right?
Yeah, but it's literally the same thing. Ooh, look at our food, guys. It looks so good. Alright guys, so we're inside Whole Foods. Allison's sister is living her best life, really. She's like, yes. Amelia is literally like so happy because she's on a diet restriction. She just can't have gluten and dairy, so she's like so excited that she's finding so many things, which is cool. So I'm over here in like the bakery section. Me and Allison are on a magnetic little thing. It's kind of like an escalator, but it's magnetic, and it holds the basket, thank God, because we had the kids. What? Oh, We had the kids, so it made it super easy for us to come back downstairs. I didn't get anything inside Whole Foods, but I'm pretty sure if you watch Allison's video, she'll show you what she got. I'm about to head out. I got the cart, she got the babies. I haven't updated you guys since we were at Whole Foods. We actually real quick came to Cheesecake Factory and I got a piece of cheesecake and so did Allison. And then I took some photos of her just for her. So that's what we were doing. We're in a parking garage and we're about to head home. But I hope you guys like this vlog so far because I know it was just mainly a Q&A and then us like skipping around, but that's what we're doing. We're about to head home. It's already 4. What time did we leave?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dang.
We left in the morning.
We left at 10.
We left at like 10. Oh my gosh, we've been out for a long time. And we weren't even at Apple like not even like 15 minutes. Yeah, that was crazy. But I just wanted to update you guys that we're in a parking garage and we're about to head home here in a little while. But we're in downtown Austin and I'll see you guys most likely when I get home. Because I didn't buy anything at Whole Foods, but I did get a piece of cheesecake that Allison recommended because I've never had this specific cheesecake. I think it's called, what was it called?
Lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue cheesecake. And I love lemon things, so I'm excited about it. I never ended off this vlog, so I want to go ahead and do it now. If you're new, I hope you stick around and join my little family on here. And if you're not, thank you guys for always coming back. Being a part of my little internet family, I will see you super, super soon in the next vlog.